politics looks like the best son just might get the election, to allow the strictness of all, taking into account the top layer selection. No need, if we're best, a hometown hero now, ongoing self-induced protection. He took them out of my house, ongoing abortions, dollars crowned and tennis shoes. I'd like to think that I could sing poetry from Greece. History will relive unnecessary speeches. Utilitarian politician, we do not need you, stone. If man could see, well, honest to see, Desmundo was the world's peak, but Desmundo weak of righteous revenge. Walled underwater, walled underground, the dams are coming down. I'd like to think that I could sing poetry from Greece. History will relive unnecessary speeches. Utilitarian politician, we do not need you, stone. If Anne could see, well, Anne us to see, Desmundo was the world's peak, but Desmundo weak of righteous revenge. Walled underwater, walled underground, the dams are coming down. I'd like to think that I could sing poetry from Greece. History will relive unnecessary speeches. Utilitarian politician, we do not need you. Resistance before the last inch, maybe hundreds. Resistance before the last inch, and after falling in on itself, fall. Action is when the waters run. Action is when the waters run. Carbon curse, carbon windows, carbon picking, oh no, come on, come on, oh. I like to sing, but I can't even speak. It's going through my ears, it's closing up to my veins. Desmundo Galad, Desmundo Galad, Desmundo Galad, Desmundo Galad, Desmundo Galad, Desmundo Galad.
Um dia acostumei com as vozes venenosas. É só um barulhinho a mais, e ainda me alimento de maçãs cheias de lavas. Sai um suco só demais, mas agora só quero ver se vai ter coragem pra descer. Alguns esquecidos de vez em quando vêm se aventurar. Vem, venha baby, rainha da profundidade, rainha da profundidade. Vem, venha baby, rainha da profundidade. Epa, epa. A força insolente são as vozes venenosas que ludibriam. Derrete alguns dope boys e minhas sweet clear friends estavam enterrando bonecas cheias de sangue. Vem, venha baby, rainha da profundidade, rainha da profundidade. Vem, venha baby, rainha da profundidade. Epa, epa. Vem, venha baby, rainha da profundidade, rainha da profundidade. Vem, venha baby, rainha da profundidade. Epa,
ambition sharp, with swords from Malia's battle, where rebels they did drop. Bang, bang, bang. Oh, listen. And Stardust crafted heavy swords were ready while the ran. 'Twas stolen by a smiling child and used against a man. Bang, bang, bang. Oh, listen. And Stardust crafted heavy swords were ready while the ran. 'Twas stolen by a smiling child and used against a man. Son, son, son. Listen out. And from that hidden river came the liquid toy hoop shot, and babies watched in holy awe from all the war ground brain. Cat, cat, cat. Listen forever. And now it sits in Taffany, a holy shop of splendor, and childlike joy and warlike fury, timid and tender, strong, 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 never bliss and lost. Straddled by a weakened horse, passing out the blues and black, a lady in a clean white dress, missing the last train back. Rebel dog no more. Listen in my heart. To rest her gambling brothers, digits drifting in the air. She told me stories of golden spoons. I listened with great care. Listen out, listen, run, listen full forevermore.
The city had no light, the darkness enveloped the night. The departure was inevitable. The city of Triumphany was losing its beauty. Having flown to a party on the south side, in the absence of romance, she taught that strapless dress to dance. And I will never lose anything I built from dreams. I will never lose any fairy tale world. I will free from the contradictions of fantasy, as long as I keep sleeping. For example, memories of a place where there was state. If there hadn't been a tower of velvet alabaster and a castle of crystalline ice cream, I will never lose anything I built from dreams. I will never lose any fairy tale world I built free from the sound contradictions of fantasy, as long as I keep sleeping. For example, memories of a place where there was state. If there hadn't been a tower of velvet alabaster and a castle of crystalline ice cream. And I'll never lose anything I built from dreams. I built from dreams. I'll never lose any fairy tale world. I will free from contradictions of fantasy, if I'm seen as a sleeping girl. Apology and elegance, the two graces I hope to share. Holding rose water diplomats and begging for a look. Poor Atlantis, have you ever been there? lightless, darkness enveloped the night. The departure was inevitable. The city of Trifany was losing its beauty. Having flown to a party on the south side, in the absence of romance, she taught that strapless gown how to dance. And I will never lose anything I construct out of dreams. I will never lose any fairy tale world. I build contradiction free from fantasy, as long as I stay asleep. For instance, memories of a place I've been. Hadn't there been a velvet alabaster tower and an ice cream castle crystalline? And I will never lose anything I construct out of dreams. I will never lose any fairy tale world. I build contradiction free from fantasy, as long as I stay asleep. For instance, memories of a place I'd been. Hadn't there been a velvet alabaster tower and an ice cream castle crystalline? An ice cream castle crystalline. From fantasy seen as a sleeping girl. The two graces I hope to share. Holding rosewater diplomats and begging for one glare. Poor Atlantis, was she ever there? A Trifany was fair. Asleep. Sleep. City had no light. The darkness enveloped the night. The departure was inevitable. The city of Trifany was losing its beauty. Having flown to a party on the south side, in the absence of romance, she taught that strapless dress to dance. And I will never lose anything I built from dreams. I will never lose any fairy tale world. I will free from the contradictions of fantasy, as long as I keep sleeping. Memories of a place where there was state. If there hadn't been a tower of velvet alabaster and a castle of crystalline ice cream, and I will never lose anything I built from dreams. I will never lose any fairy tale world. I built free from the contradictions of fantasy, as unseen as a sleeping girl. Apology and elegance, the two graces I hope to share. Holding rose, rose water, diplomats and begging for a look. Have you ever been there? Yes, Trophony was there. Apology and elegance, the two graces I hope to share. Holding rosewater, diplomats and begging for a look. Poor Atlantis, have you ever been there? Yes, Trophony was there. Feathers floating like a dream in the dark and deep blue sea. Beaks and talons silent glide under tides where secrets lie. Wings that flutter through the waves, dancing in the ocean caves. Aquila dives with dolphins play, songs of ocean serenade. Underwater wings spread wide, silent in the ocean's pride. Eagles fly in liquid skies, where the sunlight never dies. Starlings in the coral maze, lost in currents' endless ways. Seagulls blend with schools of fish in a dance of a sailor's wish. Feathers mixing with the scales, stories in the water's tales. Through the kelp and ancient stone, birds find solace all alone. Underwater wings spread wide, silent in the ocean's pride. Eagles fly in liquid skies, where the sunlight never dies. Starlings in the coral maze, silent in the ocean's pride. Eagles fly in liquid skies, where the sunlight never dies. Starlings in the coral maze, lost in currents' endless ways. Seagulls blend with schools of fish in a dance of a sailor's wish. Feathers mixing with the scales, stories in the water's tales. Through the kelp and ancient stone, birds find solace all alone. Underwater wings spread wide, silent in the ocean's pride. No one knows what it's like when you live in my eyes. No one knows what it's like when you go slower than time. And no one knows I pretend everything's alright when my eyes start to close. So you don't have to cry, you don't have to cry. But these eyes so blue, only see for you. And these skies so gray, mean the sun's on its way to you. No one knows what it's like, and you live in my eyes. No one knows what it's like when you live in my eyes. No one knows what it's like when you live in my eyes. No one knows what it's like when you grow slower than time. And no one knows what it's like when you live in my eyes. Slower than time, when you go slower than time. And no one knows I pretend everything's alright when my eyes start to close. So you don't have to cry, you don't have to cry, you don't have to cry, you don't have to cry. But these eyes so blue, only see for you. And these skies so gray, mean the sun's on its way to you. Through you, but these eyes so blue, only see for you. And these skies so gray, mean the sun's on its way to you. Oh, for you. Oh. All these black balloons sneaking up to you. Ain't afraid to die as long as I'm with you. No one knows what it's like. Way out over there, yeah. Stuck in this bed, just fine, long hair down to waist up to my face. Cold from the bunny, my papa in the wrong place. Yeah. Trying to get my point across. You're the cross, parting on the very slow. We're getting small, just sweet balls. She too tall for love. Little mind magic yonder, spider mattress, wander free of cost. All's lost, words, Mississippi, only my pondered. And cockkerot, crystal water, husband, bastard. One single romantic encounter, and I'm changed forever. One single romantic encounter, God, I am changed forever. Don't let her drink no more than wine. Chris, no one less down and then be crying. Nah, don't let him drink no more of that wine. Not even one glass, so they'll be screaming every night. After us, walking after posting, jumping in my word, I think I see her posting. Her high heels, disco, periscope falling. Now down she go with the rain horizontally. She's too hot for her own good, but it's just see her pouring showers down heavy in Italy. I follow all through town, Helen Neal's dance hot. What a sight to see, it's a monologue. Dreams ain't interest repeat, over and over me. My husband, I left nothing, no shoulder. Now she eyed me up like what? She had thought she'd think fate is a god and this ain't fun. She wants me off, I ain't sure she can cope. Roundhouse the luck, go now you think I care. Oh boy, mi niño, she should be now. The mirror, the smell of soul of now summer doves falling found of. Kiss me now. knows, so you don't have to cry. You don't have to cry. For these eyes so blue only see for you, and these skies so gray mean the sun's on its way to you. No one knows what it's like. I try to win my eyes. Heart appears in my eyes within 7 minutes of time. Nobody knows it's a trend after everything's aligned. Just in time for my eyes to close and open on the other side with you. Oh. For these eyes so blue only see for you, and these skies so gray mean the sun's on its way to you. Nobody knows it's a trend after everything's aligned. Just in time for my eyes to close and open on the other side with you. Oh. All these black balloons sneaking up to you. Ain't afraid to die as long as I'm with you. No one knows what it's like.
Sometimes a blue, or much blue.
No one knows what it's like. Fala, fala. Fala, fala. Fala, fala. To the liberty, show me a kid. Princess fallen in the middle of the slave. One last thing, and the monster fake, the fake left floating. Lost the blood and blood. Poor lonely and treasure couldn't save him. Brought forth here to taste the glory of this battle. They say it'll be over soon at the hand of this great king, bringing his last blood to boil. One last shout, they'll salute. Watch it, da-da-da-da-da. This is what it became. This is what we became. From the valor above the surface, a death cry salutes the final moment. Turning us out to oil in this final war for our freedom. The last planet is the last stage. We're making our final choice. Our blood rises, it's the last testament to will. We will hail to the great Jovian king. Fall inside, fall inside, fall inside. They say it will be over soon at the hand of this, but the hand of this great king bringing his last blood to boil. One last shot, they'll salute at the hand of this great king. Finally entrenched of this great king, bringing his last blood to boil. One last shot, they'll salute at the hand of this great king, bringing his last blood to boil. One last shout, they'll salute. Dun 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 dun. This is what we became. This is what we became. Full of valor above the surface. A death cry salutes the final movement. Turning us all to oil in this final war for our freedom. The last freedom, the last freedom. This is what it became. This is what we became. Full of valor above the surface. A death cry salutes the final movement. Turning us all to oil in this final war for our freedom. The last planet is the last stage. We're making our final choice. My blood rises, it's the last testament to will. we will hail to the great Jovian king. Fallen son, fallen son, fallen son. The aggregate burst has fallen in the middle of these flying war machines. He had the bastard's faith and faithless bounty. Bastard's body clung. Born lonely and treasure couldn't save him. Brought forth here to taste the glory of this battle. They say it'll be over soon. At the hand of this great king, bringing his last blood to boil. One last shout, they'll salute. We're making our final choice. My blood rises, it's the last testament to will. We will hail to the great Jovian king. Fallen son, fallen son, fallen son. Fallen son, fallen son, fallen son. Hail to the great Jovian king. The Aggregate prince has fallen in the middle of these flying war machines. He had the bastard's faith and faithless bounty. Bastard's blood it clung. Born lonely and treasure couldn't save him. Brought forth here to taste the glory of this battle. They say it'll be over soon. At the hand of this great king, bringing his last blood to boil. One last shout, they'll salute. Market die, 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 die. This is what it became. This is what we became. From the valor above the surface, a death crash eludes the final movement, turning us all to oil in this final war for our freedom. The last planet is the last stage. We're making our final choice. My blood rises, it's the last testament to will. We will hail to the great Jovian king. Fallen son, fallen son, fallen son. Treasure couldn't save him, brought forth here to taste the glory of this battle. They say it'll be over soon. At the hand of this great king, bringing his last blood to boil. One last shout, they'll salute. My gun, dun, 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 dun. This is what it became. This is what we became. From the valor above the surface, a death cry salutes. The final movement, the movement, turning us. Turning us all last out, they'll salute. Market die, 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 die. This is what it became, this is what we became. From the veneer above the surface, a death crash salutes the final movement, turning us all to oil in this final war for our freedom. The last planet is the last stage, we're making our final choice. My blood rises, it's the last testament to will. We will hail to the great Jovian king. Fallen son, fallen son, fallen son. The Aggregate prince has fallen in the middle of these flying war machines. He had the bastard's faith and faithless bounty. Bastard's blood it clung. Born lonely and treasure couldn't save him. Brought forth here special too. English breakfast turned to green tea, it was heavy on you. Thinking about what travels of the blue album bay. As a glass diversifying, what ought I say? But she's tight-lipped, producing a steady, emotionless, but 'tis the emotion that has me floating. No positing, but I received the trident. As the race to the fire makes it so past brings presents. So many elephants and not enough room to fit them. Our love was so pure, our scent was never no venom. Now discounted and irregular, the vultures attempt to prey is learning that way to act. If only he was 17, wouldn't this love be a dream? Dream, but this hidden for now. If only she was 22, such a love was destined to be two, but it's hidden for now. Num 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 num, but it's hidden for. If only he was 17, wouldn't this love be a dream? Dream, but it's hidden for now. If only she was 22, such a love was destined to be two, but it's hidden for now. Num 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 num, but it's hidden for. If only she was 22, such a love was destined to be two, but it's hidden for now. Num 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 num, but it's hidden.
The Admiral Prince has fallen in the middle of these flying war machines. He had the bastard's faith and faithless bounty. Bastard's bloody gun, born lonely and treasure couldn't save him. But for here takes the glory of this battle. They say it'll be over soon. At the hand of this great king, bringing his last blood to boil. One last shout, they'll salute. Walking dead and alive. This is what it became. This is what we became. From the valley above the surface. Death cries salutes the final movement, turning us all to oil in this final war for our freedom. The last giant is the last stage. We're making a final choice. My blood rises since the last testament to will. We will hail to the great Jovian king. Fallen sun, fallen sun, fallen sun. The aggregate burst has fallen in the middle of these flying war machines. He had the bastard's faith and faithless bounty. Bastard's body clung. Born lonely and treasure couldn't save him. But for here to taste the glory of this battle. They say it'll be over soon. At the hand of this great king, bringing his last blood to boil. One last shout, they'll salute. This is what it became. This is what we became. From the valley above the surface. Death salutes the final movement, bringing us all to oil. as it's the last testament to it all. We will hail to the great Jovian King. Fallen sun. Fallen sun. Fallen sun. Lord of soul, leader of kings, king of Plutarcha, ruler of land, jovial, 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 maker of machina, master of rules, commander of provinces, friend to the fools, jovial, 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 king of the ball and absolute judgment falls on the whole caboodle. Presider of stables, supervisor of tables, in finals unraveled, for justice he's traveled. Lord of soul, leader of games, king of Plutarquia, ruler of land, jovial, 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 maker of machina, master of rules, commander of provinces, friend to the fools, jovial, 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 king of the bond and absolute judgment falls on the whole caboodle. Presider of stables, supervisor of tables, in finals unraveled, for justice he's traveled. Of the ball, an absolute judgment falls on the whole caboodle. Presider.
la que vibra en mí. Cuando anochezca un poco más, tiro un mensaje a través de un rayo azul. Dime si solo a mí me llena un gran frío hasta el cuello, mientras me deshago en mil espejos. No sé si me escuchas, ni sé si me escucho yo gritando. Tú que has visto a alguien que murió diciendo que algo extraño es real. Déjame pasar por tus campos tan nublados hasta que déjame compartir en este campo de alta pasión. Déjame tranquilo en este campo de alta pasión. Déjame pasar por tus campos tan nublados. Déjame tranquilo en este campo de hados. Déjame pasar hasta que me olvides, no soy nadie. Como si entendiera, como si entendieras. No, todo es otra cosa. Como si entendiera, hasta que me olvides no soy nadie. Si entendieras, hasta que me olvides no soy nadie. Que todo es otra cosa, no puedo vivir. 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 Continuamos con la cosa. No puedo vivir, que todo es otra cosa, no puedo vivir, que todo es otra cosa, no puedo vivir.